everybody.
Hello.
It's been a while since our last upload, so we thought we'd come to you today. We're going to do things a little bit different. It's actually more of a task than I thought to produce a nice little video for you guys every 3 or 4 days. So it's been a week, and I thought, how can we be a little more regular on this? So what we've done is come up with a list of 39 reasons that you might want to live in the villages. And I thought, that's good, but we also need reasons why you might not want to. So each video for a while, we're going to give you one reason that you might want to live in the villages. And we're going to give you one reason why you might not want to live in the villages. So we hope you enjoy that. Keep your suggestions coming in. That's been great. Linda just got off a great visit with her identical twin sister, and they did a lot of exciting things, and I think both of them had a lot of fun. So that was a good week.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to have to read these. Our teleprompter is broken today,
What teleprompter?
so I'm going to have to put my glasses on.
And me too. Here we
Um,
go.
Also, we had kind of a neat thing happen. YouTube contacted us, and we've had so many views and subscribers that they asked us if we want to be monetized, if they would like to pay us to keep producing videos, and we're not doing it for the money. So I don't think we will for the time being, but there may come a time when you guys want to see more things that cost us money. Say, for instance, going to Tom and Jerry's airboat rides, or Gator Land in Orlando, or maybe some other scenic endeavor that costs money. So, and we're going to try to not do that. We kind of look at it as just a helpful thing we do, but we may end up doing that just to pay some bills. But here we go today. We're going to start with reason number 12. None of these reasons are in order, by the way. That doesn't mean 12 is any more important than number 36, but we're just doing them randomly and mixing it up that way. But reason number 12 that you might want to live in the villages.
It just sounds funny not to start with number 1.
Well, if you start with number 1, I thought people would think that we thought that would be the most important thing.
Gotcha.
But I don't know what is the most important thing, because it might be different
for everybody.
It might be different for one person than for another person. Look at that lizard out there. See it?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Just
There's so many big lizards here. Gizmo tried to eat one yesterday.
Oh, he did. He killed it. His first lizard.
I think lizards might be like number 28 on the list.
To come or not to come?
We'll get to that on another date. But today, reason number 12 are the people.
Yeah.
The level of helpfulness and community spirit in the villages it's off the charts. We love it. We love the way people pitch in here. I'm going to give you a few examples. When we moved in, I've told you this before, we got meals, we got candy, we got fried chicken, we got flowers. We had visits from virtually every neighbor on our street came in to say hello, and do we need tools, all that sort of thing. Well, I mean, Indiana was great and we loved it, but we didn't have that kind of a welcome in Indiana.
No.
Also, when we moved in, we found that there were a lot of activities, and there's an application that you can put on your Android phone or your iPhone. It's called Nextdoor, and it puts you in a circle of people that communicate. You can choose a tight circle, which could just be basically your street or neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Then you can go out a little ways and out a further bit. So we chose a bigger circle, and so we see what goes on there, and the level of helpfulness and sharing is just amazing. I'm going to give you some examples. When we moved here, we brought a gas grill from Indiana. Big old Weber gas grill. It's a nice one. We didn't use it for a few weeks, and I went out and fired it up, got ready to fire it up, turned on the gas, hit the lighter. I opened the doors, the gas tank is gone.
I'm not here.
We forgot to bring it. We lost it in the move, we left it behind, whatever. So I didn't have a gas grill. Well, there's 50 more bucks, right?
Yeah, that meant I had to cook on the stove.
Yeah, she smoked up the kitchen pretty bad on that one.
Grill not working.
So I thought, it occurred to me to put a note on the next door, because you know that sizing down and getting everything into these one-level homes with no basement is tough. So I thought, maybe somebody's got an extra gas can, an LP gas tank, and I put a note on there, and bang, the first day I had 3 or 4 offers of people that had them. So I offered to buy one. The lady says, "Nah, it's just taking up space. Come on over and get it." So how nice is that? And we've done the same thing. I mean, we dug up some beautiful shrubs. We just didn't have room for. Put an ad on there. Somebody came and got them and planted them in their yard. When we moved in, we had boxes and boxes and more boxes.
Oh, yeah.
We bought a lot of boxes to
We
move
did.
in. And we just put an ad on there, free moving boxes, and they were gone within a day. So
Yeah.
it's really cool. 2 other things on that Nextdoor app that stood out to me in the last week or so. One lady travels a lot, and she's been here through the summer, so she knows it's hot and it's dry. And if you have plants in containers, the big pots you put on your porch or in your driveway or on your lanai or on your patio, they have to be watered on a regular basis. And she asked on there, is there a service that I can hire to come by and water these plants? I don't want to lose them. And she got lots of responses. And several of the responses said, you know what? We've got a lot of time on our hands. We'll come by and water them for you, and you don't have to pay us anything. So how nice is that? I mean, it's just a high level of cooperation. That's the people of the villages.
Yeah.
And then we have one more example that I think is amazing. This guy, can you see him? Hey, wake up here.
Oh,
Wake up here.
don't knock him
Gizmo.
off. You're going to knock him off.
We can't do anything. We would have brought you a lot of exciting videos, but we got this guy. So we haven't had the nerve to ask anybody to watch him while we've been out playing.
And I don't want to put him in a kennel.
She doesn't want to put him in a veterinarian's kennel or a crate or whatever. So I put another ad on the Nextdoor, and I said, hey, we like to travel. We've got 3 sons that are scattered around, and we would sure appreciate it if one of you had a little dog that we could watch for you when you do your little trips, and maybe you could watch for us. We got lots and lots of responses, and some people even said, hey, you know what, I don't have a dog, but I'll watch your dog. No problem, you don't have to pay me. Other people said, I've got a dog, and I like to take my dog when I travel, but I'll watch yours when you travel. So
That's
wasn't
amazing.
that was amazing? And so we have a list now of about 10 people that we can count on. So the people are the strength of the villages, we think. We think they're nice. I'm going to let Linda tell you about, she's petrified when she goes to play golf. She doesn't want to play too slow. She doesn't want people to think she's a bad player, which she is not. For a beginner, she's a very good player. But we've been paired up 4 or 5 times with other couples, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
How's that worked out for you?
It's great. First or second time I went out, here comes this lady and a mature lady and a younger lady come out, and oh my gosh, this lady hit the ball, and it was just almost on the green, and I went, whoa, and I found out she was 90 years old, and she could play golf. So she was so encouraging. It was great.
Well, quite a few times we've played, and by the time we finish playing with the people, we exchange cards.
Yeah.
That's one thing you do down here. You buy
yeah.
you buy a set of these. You can get them at Vista Print or Office Depot or Office Max with your name and address and phone number on them. And so we exchange cards with the people because we like them and we want to play with them again in the future.
And it's best when they have their pictures on it, of course.
Yeah. So that's a neat thing. Now, so we obviously think that the people are the strength of the villages because people come here to be happy. They don't come here to be grumpy and mean. They come here because they want a better life, and we've enjoyed it. Yeah. But now we're going to flip the coin.
You should have a coin.
I should have brought a prop coin for that. Some people might find the people here to be one of the reasons they might not want to come. We get comments. We get both email comments and we'll get private messages and such. And some of them are pretty offensive.
Oops.
People have said things like, the villages is just a bunch of old people.
Yeah. What?
And some are, we've even had some vulgar comments. But so there are all kinds of people everywhere. But these people came here to have a good time. And some people may not want to be in a community that has so many. I'm not going to say elderly because I don't think we're elderly. Are you?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
As long as I can dye my hair.
But Linda, for example, when she goes to the pool, she wants to go to a pool.
I go where the kids are.
She likes to see children. She likes to hear them squeal and splash and play.
I do.
And me, not so much. But she likes that. But some people don't like it. It gets on their nerves. And so they may not like to be around a pool like that. But the villages, that's one of the good things. I hate to go back over to a good thing, but they have different pools with different stipulations on who can use them. So there you go. Some people think that during this time of year, and right now it's the end of March, so from October, November, December, January, February, March, that's the time when what the people that some people call snowbirds come back to the villages, and it becomes more crowded than it is in the other months. Now, whether it's too crowded or not is a matter of opinion. I don't think it is. But there are sign-up sheets for activities, and they're kind of full sometimes. We've been able to go to everything we wanted, but we've had to get up earlier to go or whatever.
I have to get up there about an hour earlier before each of my exercise classes. And that's a bummer, because if it starts at 9, I have to be there at 8, which means I have to set my alarm for 6. I don't like that.
So during the winter, people love to be here because the weather has just been unbelievable. I mean, right now we're in a period where the highs are in the low 80s and the lows are in the high 50s. That is ideal, with not too much rain, not too much sun. It's beautiful. But some people think that the seasonals, the snowbirds, are a bad thing. Of course, those snowbirds, when they're gone, the 5 months they're gone, or 6, depending, they are still paying their taxes. They're still paying their amenity fees. A lot of what they're paying are helping this whole place run. So
that's true.
It's just how you look at it.
That's true.
The neighborhood gates, there are arms that come down like this when you drive through. Those are clogged up sometimes this time of year. You may have 4 or 5 cars waiting and 2 or 3 golf carts waiting to go through the gate. And again, some people resent that because they think it's due to those seasonal people, but it's not too bad, and it just takes a little while, and we're retired and we've got the time, right?
Yeah.
Restaurants are a little more crowded this time of year. Grocery stores. Our youngest son went with Linda to the grocery.
Oh, yeah.
Walmart has a neighborhood grocery here within a golf cart ride, 6 minutes away, I think.
Yeah.
And he said he never wants to do that again. Because there were a lot of retired people in there shopping. But so anyway, the people can be the wonderful part of the villages, and other people may not look at it that way. But you know what Abraham Lincoln said? I don't have to tell you.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you do.
He said you can please some of the people all the time and all the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. So you're never going to, I don't care what the community is, you're never going to come up with something that everybody is totally happy. There are always going to be some people that complain. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to do 39 of these, and probably more if we think of more things in the meantime. But you can look at the video now, and you can give us the thumbs up at the end, or you can give us a thumbs down. Every one of our videos, we've had some thumbs downs. So see, there are more of those people that you can't please all the time. But like us, subscribe, and we'll see you when you get here.
See you later.